Hello everybody, Iain Robson here, and welcome to another stream. Today again we are on Lonestar, as you can probably see already. Whoa, what's up, buddy? Beavis, how you doing today, sir? So, we got a couple things going on today. We have a harvest going on, we have a couple other things going on. Apparently it doesn't like it when I'm in this truck. Goodness gracious. Breezy, how's it going? Logan, how you doing? Jason? Yeah, that's bizarre. Strange. What if I can do this from inside the cab? My week was pretty good, man. How about yours? Jason, how you doing, buddy? Alright. Let's grab this guy right here. There we go. Let's grab this guy and we're gonna head out to one of the fields there. I don't know which field yet, but we'll find out. There we go. I think it's just that one location over there. Jason, how you doing? I'm doing well, sir. I don't know where Donald went with the where he went with the combine. Oh, there he is over there. What if he realizes those are sunflowers there? Good morning, Mitch. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well, sir. Oh no, he switched it out. He knows. Hope you're doing well, sir. That was quick. Morning, Guyver. How you doing? Once again. Alright, we'll grab this, and then we'll grab not that tractor, maybe this tractor. Where is this one? JCB Fast Track? Sure, that'll work. Change it up a little bit here. Just started playing the Small Town USA. So much fun. Yeah, it's a nice little map there. There we go. Get this loaded up here. There we go. Yeah, it's just that one location I think it's doing it at, which is annoying. Farm Sim. I'll never win with Farm Sim. Oh, hey, Mr. Timber, we just spoke. Timber131, hello. Is that the Timber? If it is, hey man, how's it going? Long time. Hope you are doing well, sir. I'm good, thank you, Ian. How about yourself? I'm doing all right. I felt better. I'm got a little under the weather, as the expression goes, but overall, not too bad. I'm well. Going out of town for a few days. Nice. How full is Donald there? 51%. Okay, maybe we'll grab. And yes, that is the Timber. What time is it where you're at? It is 10:07 base right now for me. 10:07. That is the time. I am in Eastern Standard Time. So that is my particular time zone. And I know he can go faster with this thing, so let's grab this. There we go. You can do 15 kilometers. I don't know what that is in miles, but I know it's 15. 10 a.m. for Ian. It is indeed 10 a.m. for me. There we go. We were a bit low in sunflower, so I figured might as well grab the sunflower header there. I don't know if Guyver had the same idea as I did. It looks like he did, which is kind of funny. There we go. Bring this back over here for the time being. Morning, Jimmy. How you doing? Morning, Mike. How you doing? Or Black Fox, sorry. Hope you're doing well, sir. Looks like it's another gray day here in the city, unfortunately. Yes. Let me do what I intended to do. One sec here. Do I have the right... Here we are. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and buy a field. This was one of the intentions for today. And the field we're going to buy is field number 3, which is $1.1 million. So So we'll go ahead and buy that. So now we have another field. So now we have field number 3, 2, 10, and 11. And I don't think we can buy any other fields because field 6 is, I think, 100 and, I don't know, 1.5 million or 1.6 million or something like that. So yes, it was a floating tree. I know. Bizarre as it is what it is. So it does look like a nice day. Cue the magical time zone talk. Where is it where you are? It is 10 a.m. for me. But it's all good. Yes, that is a floating tree. Black Fox pointed this out. I don't know why, but we had there were some weird times we were harvesting or cutting down the trees in this section. For whatever reason, right there, that tree is just there. Not sure why, but it's just there. So it's very odd. So don't know the reason for it either, but it's there. So that's that. Did I add any new mods to the server since last time? No. No, it's all the same mods basically. And we're off for some Dunkin' Donuts. I haven't had Dunkin' Donuts in ages. I don't even think we have Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, I totally saw that, Beavis. I'm totally gonna get that. I really want that 4D experience for farming. That looks awesome. If you haven't checked it out, check out the Farm Sim main website. There's an Oleo SE8. It's gonna bring a 4D experience to your farming. It's gonna be awesome. Definitely check it out. All right, already pre-ordered? Nice, Mitch. I was considering doing that myself. I don't know what it was, but we cut it down manually, so that might have been the reason why. I don't know. So it might have been the just the fact that it was done. The fact that it was done after the fact. I don't know. So I am not certain. It could go either way, in all honesty. Definitely worth checking it out, guys. There we go. Put that over to the side. Looks like Guyver's got this for the time being, so we'll let him take care of Donald there. And we picked up this field here. Maybe what we'll do is this. We have enough money still. We don't need any more equipment. We picked up a new tractor. I don't know where it is. Let's see. No. Here it is. We picked up this tractor right here. This is the John Deere 9620R with a weight in the front here. Tinted windows as well, which is kind of neat. But that is our other big tractor that we got just recently there. And in this field over here, I believe we're just currently wrapping bales. You don't say. Hoaxes on April 1st? No, never. I think 4D, I think is an April Fool's joke. I'm not so sure. I'm confident it is a real thing. Confident. Wow, revolutionary pranks here, indeed. So there's Jason working away on this field over here. And we have just a few more bales to go. Not many. But originally we did this, it was like all this was bales. And as you can see, we could mow it again for all we know. So I think we did it like 2 or 3 times. Like what happened was it was already mown and then I mowed it again, so it was bizarre. I don't know how that happened, but it did. So I'll probably wait for Jason to finish that up, and I think Spud is transporting oh, he's doing water. So there was another trailer around here for picking up bales, but I don't know where it got off to. I don't know where Spud put it, so we'll have to figure that out in a second. So that's the field we picked up. So I think you want a John Deere 7R. I don't know if we have, the only one we have is, we have the 9R, the 7030 Premium, the 5, the 8R, and that's it. I don't have any 7R. Did you upgrade your 7R to, did you upgrade the 7R to 17? Thank you, Beavis. I was about to do that myself. All right, so I think we'll get another harvester, I think, because we already have one. So I think a 2 is always a great idea. So let's grab, because we're kind of getting to that point where 2 wouldn't be a terrible idea, honestly. Because, like, We have 11, 10, 2, and 3 now. So having that all done up would be good. Actually, no, we should do, now that I think about it. Let's grab this guy. Can you post a link here? Yeah, that would work better, I guess, in the end. You could post it, but it would probably be flagged automatically. So, you know, if anything makes all those smells, I wonder how many people email it. All right, let's grab this. And Guyver's got Donald over there, so we're gonna go ahead and just sneak over here, and we're gonna grab. It's bizarre. It's because there's so much equipment over in this area right here. That's what it is. I don't know why that's doing that, but it's doing it. So I'm going to grab the. I apologize if it's all choppy here. Farm sim and all. I want the fertilizer spreader, which is where? Where on earth did it go? It was over here somewhere. I don't know, maybe someone else has got it already. Oh no, someone's already got it. And the other fertilizer spreader is way off in the distance, so we're gonna leave this here for the time being then. Good morning, Jay Turi. What's up, buddy? How you doing today, sir? Have you tried updating Small Town version 3? No, I have not tried that one yet. So good to hello stream. Hello gaming. What's up? All right, let's put this over here for the time being. And let's grab. Step right up, step right up. Exactly, eh? Hope everybody's excited about the Big Bud DLC. Looks like it's gonna be pretty solid. Actually, does that tractor have narrows on it? No, but we can put narrows on it. I hope everybody's excited about the Big Bud DLC. I'm actually not really excited about the tractor itself. I'm not a huge fan of the tractor. I actually like the equipment a lot more. But that's just me. Let's put this over here. And let's grab that 240 over there. I think it's maybe a lot smaller than a 240. 185, that'll work. Yeah, thank you very much, Timber. Much appreciated, sir. I'm assuming you're a guy, but you can't assume these things. There we go. Let's come over here and we'll put let's put narrow tires on this tractor here. Yeah, the equipment's gonna be awesome. I'm pretty excited about it. I think a lot of people are kind of like, depending on whether they want to see the equipment or the tractor itself, some people are like, wow, the tractor is awesome. I don't know, for whatever reason, I've never been a big fan of the actual Big Bud, but some people just love it, so I guess to each their own. There we go. Let's get hooked up here again. Close that. I can't see. Yeah, that's the problem. So like, depending what type of maps you like to play on, I think this particular map would be fine with the new DLC. But let's say we're on old streams, you're never going to use half that stuff. Hello again. Thanks again for the awesome videos. I learned a lot from the game. Cool. Thanks very much. Much appreciated. Glad you learned a lot. All right. Let's do this and this. And with the very width module, I can do this, which just makes it ridiculous. Which is with the very width module, you can make it 50 meters wide, which is just crazy, but you can totally do it. I'll stick to the classics, the Fortnite. Yeah, Big Bud, just not my style. We have a quadruple dinger. The one-seater looked modeled after John Deere DB60. It might be. It might be modeled after it. Who knows? It's entirely possible. But it looks like they did a good job on it. a lot better than I would have expected. But I'm really looking forward to the air seeder, the big air seeder. That's going to be nice. So, because we don't see a lot of that stuff. Not ones without errors, at least. Eddie, what's up? Because like the air seeders we have right now, there's a big John Deere air seeder that works, but the problem you run into is that it has problems with it basically. And I think the bigger ones that we have, the biggest one we have is well, I'm not sure how big the biggest one is, but I know there's a few out there, so might have to take out these trees. The big bud is awesome. Well, exactly. Like I said, some people think it's amazing. Some people think it's kind of like lackluster. It just depends on their particular point of view. I don't know where the lines are. I need to see where the lines are. There we go. That's going to help so I can see actually where the lines are. Where did you get the trailer on the big truck? Which that's from American Eagle Modding. Brian, what's up, buddy? Yeah, the big bud is kind of cool. Like, I don't know, it looks neat. I think it looks, yeah, exactly, Beavis. I think there's going to be other ones out there that are going to be even more interesting, but hey. Like, I like, for example, I like the quad track. It's always been one of my favorites for whatever reason. I just like the way it looks in comparison to some of the other ones, so it just depends. Wonder how full that truck is over there now. But the variable width module, or mod I should say, is pretty slick. It allows you to increase or decrease the width of that. I use that big 22 meter air seeder with the JT9 RT. Oh, okay, it works fine. Yeah, it would be perfect for these fields, exactly. These fields are huge. Yeah, and that's to be expected basically, so. All these fields are basically just huge fields. Spuds in the crone. He loves the crone. Fun fact, the first Big Bud 747 took 20 minutes roughly to preheat in the winter. Wow. That is a crazy fact, actually. It would take me 3 days with the Fire Combine. Oh, exactly. Which is why we don't use the Fire Combine. There we go. Let's make the turn here. Go back here. Only one Big Bud 747 was ever built. Really? Why is it so popular then? It doesn't make sense to me. Was like, it's not like a common tractor, I'm assuming, so. But I don't know. Anyways, let me drop down the other channel here before I forget about it. Quad track are massive in real life. Yeah, exactly. I saw. Did I see a quad track this year at the farm show? No, they didn't have a quad track there. Like a couple years ago, they had the Challenger MT700, I think it was. That was pretty big, but they didn't have anything else. So, all right. So let me hop down to their channel here. One moment. I am streaming as per usual. Just thought I'd give you guys the warning.
Okay. That was Roger.
By the way, we picked up field 3. I'm just fertilizing it now.
I see that. I'll head over there in a minute, boss. How is it you're not destroying the crop?
Narrow tires?
Narrow tires.
Wheels, what's up, buddy? How you doing today, man?
Anything with skinnies, even the fertilizer bucket. You got a fertilizer bucket with skinny wheels. You do the same thing.
Strange. The Kuhn DLC sprayer will still destroy the crops, even though it has narrow tires on it.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that they didn't fix that yet.
Some of the modded sprayers don't, like the Challenger. It don't destroy crops if you got the skinny wheels.
I don't think one of them were built. Wheels, how's it going, buddy? So I have a bit of a cold, so I apologize if I blow my nose or sneeze. So 1 second. Working. Oh, working's always fun, Wheels. Everyone loves working. The 1995 7 was used to pull 80-foot, 24-meter cover, 1.3 acres per minute. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. You can do lots of crazy stuff with some of the bigger stuff. I'm just happy, like, now...
Put some fur on field 1.
Roger that. I'm just happy that now with the bigger equipment, we'll have a purpose of having the bigger... there'll be a purpose behind the bigger tractors that we have in the game, like the Challenger, the big quad tracks. It'll make more sense.
Guessing so. We haven't heard from her, or I haven't seen her.
Oh, I thought I saw her.
There we go. Yeah, I don't know. It should be interesting.
Your daylight savings time is out of sync with us for another weekend.
Yeah, for another week, exactly. Shane, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well, sir. So this is the new field we just picked up, one of the bigger fields. I think it's at maybe the same size as 2, something like that.
Yourself?
Can't complain.
The Big Bug DLC sure will have its fan base. Of course, Beavis. Depending on the map you play on, like this map, it perfectly fits well. Other maps, not so much. So I don't know. To each their own, I suppose. I'm okay with it one way or the other. What website is AM? American Eagle Modding.
The Case IH sprayer, the big sprayer with the floaters on it.
Did they?
Yeah, it's a solid fertilizer sprayer though, eh?
Yeah. The boom comes out and it looks like it's putting a mist out, like liquid.
I tested that out this morning. I was like, that's interesting. Whatever.
But the tank on the back, the hopper on the back, looks like it's got dry in it. It's not very wide, Louis. It's
18 meters.
Yeah, it's on American Eagle if you guys want to look at it.
It's a nice model though. I'm doing fine. Excellent. Here from Czech Republic. Cool. It'll make sense for the US crowd and for the exceptional individuals that will use it on small maps like old streams. I definitely would.
Somebody got a rifle? Shotgun going after geese.
Yeah.
They're out of season right now, sorry.
It used to crack me up when we was on this map out here and going off.
Not on this map. It's season all the time.
Were we supposed to download that one?
Which one?
The rifle.
Big War, especially made in Canada.
Yeah, to shoot some geese. Things fly over all the time.
They do indeed. I don't know if you can change the frequency of it. It would be interesting if you could, like, go from, like, once every 20 minutes to, like, once every hour or something.
Go ahead, Louis. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say it doesn't bother me. I was just making a joke.
Hey, do you guys know if the seasons mod will it work on a server?
I haven't tried. The one I know of, one that changes the weather based on the season, you have to, like, exit out of the game and enter the game again. At least last time I checked. It may have changed now. So this is what canola looks like. Yeah, there's canola.
But the growth mod don't work with it, right? You have to take it out, right? That's what I was told.
Yeah, there's a couple ones you have to take out if you want to use it. We're specially made in Canada. Well, that's kind of cool. Didn't know that. Be curious to find out. Yeah, it's a neat. I use the SOB seasons display, which is just basically, it just shows like which season you're in. So if you want to do like a little bit of role play, I'm like, oh, it's a nice spring day, and we're gonna go ahead and fertilize the crops here because we're gonna plant corn in the next little while. That's the idea, I guess. Alright, here we go. Get the last little bit here. Got one pass left. Should have enough in the tank for that. Barely. Make the turn. This is good. I can't see if it's fertilized or not, but I'm going to go with it's being fertilized.
Making pretty good yield on these sunflower seeds.
Nice. American Outback is out for FF17. Did anyone besides me dislike the map? I haven't tried it in 17 yet, J Tury, but I know it's out. Have any of you guys tried American Outback yet?
No, sir. I wasn't crazy about it at 15.
Yeah, no rise. That's why I haven't really jumped on it. But some people really liked it.
The color textures and stuff, like orange looking.
Not on the map on this snow. We were for a while. We were running the BGA extension, but we haven't run it for a while, just because it was easy to run it. This map doesn't even have a BGA, so it doesn't make a difference. You could use a placeable, but I don't know how that works on the server. I don't think it plays nice, to be honest with you. Go back to shuffling. Alright, that's that done. Let's go ahead and fill this fertilizer spreader up now that it's empty.
You know that pool behind potato sugar beet harvester, there's a bigger one in a modded one.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
We only have the one small little field, so what we end up doing is just use it for that one small field. But there was a time when we would get the self-propelled. We still might.
I usually use the pool type to keep from having so many big harvesters that you're not going to use that often. Or I just rent a harvester.
Yeah, that's definitely another option. Modding punishment camps. Alright, let's head over to here. And let's fill up this fertilizer spreader here, because we just emptied it basically from that field. Then make your texture Hello Kitty. That would be. I know actually a guy who got a Hello Kitty.
You like that JD there, Louis?
He got
Really loud.
Hello Kitty a wrap on his boat. It was pretty funny. So he was like,
But she should pull the plow really nice.
it was pretty funny to just to watch, because he like had it and it was just, he would drive around the lake and he'd have this Hello Kitty wrap on his boat.
Don't want to run the air conditioner too hard.
You didn't leave your cell phone in it, did you?
No. Speaking of it, the community is really wanting those 8Rs to come on now. 8Rs and 7Rs. Nobody's released them. The American style anyway.
Alright, let's put this back up in here. Now that's been fertilized. There we go. And let's grab one of these, and I think I guess we can grab this one right here. This will work. And let's grab the baler, because I know Spud's over there. No! Bumper cars in the shed. All right, Shane, have a good day, man. Hope you have a lovely day. Spud, were you gonna bale that grass, or were you gonna collect it bulk?
I think we could bail it.
Okay. Pink John Deere's 7R coming soon. There we go. Let's go ahead and grab this.
Pardon me.
Go bale up that little field over there. Was too fertilized yet there for Louis?
Yeah, I got to pass in. I was into the crop, so I had to wait to do another pass.
Oh, okay.
So I figured, why wait? I might as well plow.
Indeed.
Sorry, will that also be wrapped bales?
Figured, yep. Never have too much.
What is the mod where you can set the fertilizer? It's the Very Width mod. That's the mod that allows you to do that. It's on the mod hub. You can make it wider, you can make it narrower. Yeah, It's pretty slick. It's a bit cheaty perhaps, but I don't know if I'm not sure how that would work in real life if you could actually adjust the width of something like that, I suppose. It is pretty cool. It also works with manure spreaders too. So if you want to make your manure spreader, although it's limited with manure spreaders, I think you can only do 24 meters, I think. So it's not like you can't do like a 50-meter manure spread, but you can do 24, which is pretty slick. I think it's cool at least, so. Who are you calling what? Jason, didn't you rap last time we were on the stream too?
I sure did.
Did you want to bail instead or something then?
I'm all good.
Alright, thought I'd offer.
Appreciate it.
I got field 3 all fertilized there, Donald, when you're done that one.
Not a problem.
Alright, get this little done up here. And if you can adjust the spray to a degree, it's not as seamless though, obviously. Yeah, of course, you have to like go to the back of the machine and adjust it like that. I figured it wasn't going to be like the way it is, at least. It's just too easy. You just press a key button and it's like done. So, oh yeah, that's what I was going to do. I was going to pick up another harvester. What do you guys think about that?
New Holland, cheap, faster,
Sounds good.
Ookie dook. 1 second, then I'll pick one up.
You still have that camouflage version on here, Ian?
I may have that one, yes.
Oh,
Alright.
That was a nice looking
yeah,
combo.
he does.
Let's get that. There we go.
Show up the real tree decals.
Yeah. That's like
And I don't know what size the header we have. Do we have the 45-foot draper header or 40-foot? Okay, let's get the 45-foot. There we go. Perfect. There we go. The other combine's at the shop.
quick turnaround now. Got the equipment. That's for sure.
There we go. What headphones do you use? These are old headphones. These are Razer
That Midwest header,
Orca, I think they're called.
you may want to try that in single player. I
Yeah.
think it'll fit on this case combine.
Yeah, they might actually. I don't know.
Reason I say the case, because of the unloading pipe.
Yeah, exactly.
That thing's a beast.
All right, Ian, do I know Dagran? Not personally, no. I know of him. I know he's English, and that's about it. At least I think he's English. Yeah. He likes to play on English maps. Go figure. It's to be expected, really. All right, so picked up a new combine there, and I'll show you what that combine looks like. Let's just tab through here. I need to put it into a group anyways, so. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, I guess someone's already in the New Holland. Yep, looks like Spud is. It's the fastest here. Indeed, Beavis. It is the fastest here, so. I can't tab out and hit the band hammer as fast as that, so. Alright. But I don't know. I am excited for the equipment in the new DLC coming up, so it's gonna be pretty good. it'll be good to have like a variety of larger equipment to choose from. That's not modded specifically. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of the bigger stuff I find has more not errors, but it's not perfect. Like there's errors, like visual errors, audio errors, something like that. Doesn't work with certain mods and stuff. So hopefully with the new setup, it'll be good. But I believe the release date is slated for May 9th is when it's slated for. So we'll see how that works out. So it should be pretty interesting to see. May 9th. So we got another month to go yet, so be lots of hype up until then. They'll give little tidbits of information about, you know, the newest piece of equipment they're working on or something like that. So I don't know. I like the bigger cultivators are nice, and the bigger seeders is gonna be nice. So the tractor, it's just the mainstay. So I don't know if it's really called the Big Bud DLC, but I guess it's Big Bud DLC because they have all the equipment that goes with it. So I don't know. In other words, what you're trying to say is the stuff isn't just it is not as great. No, definitely not. All right, let's get this little section here. One thing I do like about this particular baler is that the pickup is really nice. It's really wide. It seems like wider than some of the other, I think wider than the round bale pickup, because that one seems super narrow. I don't know why, but whenever I try to use that one, it seems very narrow. So like you'll miss like huge chunks of things, but here it doesn't seem, this one seems okay. So I wonder if Spud went back and no, he put the crone away, so I guess he didn't go back and harvest or cut the other field again, which would have been funny actually, because he definitely cut it and then I cut it again, I guess last night. And then what happened was, because he cut it then I cut it, we had like a double windrow, which is pretty ridiculous when you think about it, but that's what happened there. So and that's the reason why we had so many bales over there. A lot more than you would expect, at least. I don't know if they've been picked up yet. I think there's still some just laying about there. At least as far as I know. Alright, make this turn. One thing I don't like about the JCB is the turning circle on it is not as tight as I would like it to be. I always find that it's a bit the other pickup is beautiful, strong, and powered pickup. Don't shame pickup based on their width. Triggered. Do you think Giants is losing or gaining? Worked or no? I have no idea what you're asking. Do you think Giants is losing or gaining? Worked or not? No change. I have no idea.
You still on here, Ian?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Got a question. Check this out.
Okay.
Say for instance, this field that I'm in right now, we done it all the proper stages of fertilizer prior to harvest. If we would have physically used GPS and threw fertilizer again, I wonder would it have brought it up another notch? You know, just if we would have treated it just like a fresh field, like the field you just purchased. Have you ever done that?
I don't think so. No, I don't think it increases if you do it like after the fact.
Or, you know, that's why you fertilize that other field over there this morning, so you can get a little bit out of it.
Yeah, just an extra whatever it is, 30%.
Yeah, I wonder if we can bump up these fields.
No, it really depends on the stage of fertilizing. So if it was at stage 2 and you did it, yeah, sure, but not if it was at stage 3, that's your max.
There we go. Gaining workers? I don't know. On your Instagram, when you're posing with fishes, you look like grr. I'm mean and bad. Okay. It's not my intention, but okay.
Where do you want to keep your sugar beets, Ian?
You know the same place where you can put the TMR, you can put them in there. Or we can get the root crop thing if you think that would work better. Let's get the root crop thing because it looks cooler.
I was gonna say it's more visibly different. There's plenty of room over here by the pigs that you can put it.
The weird thing is you won't be able to place it out everywhere over there, which is the annoying part.
Go by the other silos. There's a lot of room over there.
For whatever reason, you can't place stuff in that little concrete area.
About the dirt by the where this canola is on the ground.
We've got the thing by the cows. The multi-loop storage.
Yeah, I think they want to get another placeable.
Just for the looks of it, basically.
Like near the greenhouses.
Yeah, I could put it right there. I'm not sure what would be better, though. I guess I'll put the pipe on the outside. Let's see here. How about... How does that look? So that's that root storage facility.
Yeah. Just gonna. Which way do you load from
The other side, yeah. Alright.
Oh, there's no animation. It just always looks full. Oh well.
Ah, well. I thought it was going to be like have like an animation for all that stuff. Let's get the last little pass here.
Sucks it up. It's just a placeable.
G29 good for ATS, ETS? I don't know. I don't have a G29. But I've heard good things about it, and as far as I understand, yes, it would be. But I have not tried it personally. So I can't really
See
speak
what
to
it
it.
looks like when it spits it out.
But I hear good things about it, so. Thrustmasters are good too.
It's just select if you want potatoes or sugar beets. That's alright. Hey, it goes a lot faster than a regular conveyor belt.
Yeah, there are some modded conveyor belts out there you can get, that kind of stuff.
Loads up as fast as seeds would, it seems. Like
Alright.
a regular silo.
Oh, does it?
Yeah,
Nice.
filled that up really quick, which is nice.
Let's get the last little sections over here. All baled up. There we go.
Got a pretty generous tipping point in front of it too.
Does it? Nice.
Anywhere in front of it, you just dump it and it goes in. So
And
fairly user friendly then.
last little bit here.
I always liked those barns they had on what's it called? Sosnovka in 15, but they took the conveyor belts out in 17.
Yeah, those were nice. There we go. Put this guy back here.
Because they were drive-through, they were really easy to set up with horseplay. Just have the guy drive right through the barn.
So that's the TMR mixer, and that's the building. We could put sugar beets in there, but the other building just looks cooler, that's all.
I don't know if anyone wants to harvest some more sugar beets. Not the fondest of harvesting, let's pull behind.
That's why you just hire a worker and just unload the worker.
I guess so.
Farming Simulator 17 mod channel Wolf. It's quite the name. Alright, let's put this back here. And we'll grab the Tatra in a second there. There we go. Just gonna leave the JCB attached for the time being. Here we are. This is the trusty
When you
rusty
go by, dump some in the piggies if you would, please.
attacher, and this is the building we just picked up here.
I can go back to that.
Doesn't, no, it doesn't go in the ground, but it always looks full, but that's okay, I guess.
Harvester's working off a worker now, so.
Have you ever tried to use
Little
Courseplay on a
feed
loader?
pigs and
Like a
chickpeas.
loader,
I-
yeah?
Sometimes I like that harvester and sometimes I hate it. I don't know, not in the mood today.
There we go. Let's get these. Get these off the field here. Wheel loaders and Courseplay are, no, they don't need to be a thing. It can
Does
work.
anybody else have, like, frame drops on this map in certain places?
Pardon me, sorry?
Does anybody else have frame drops on this map?
It's just where all the equipment is.
Yeah, I'm picking up 47 right now on field 2.
Yeah, when I go in the main equipment shed, I go down to about 50.
Hey, just got back to the farm near the greenhouses and it starts chugging. At least I don't crash anymore, though. It's a plus.
That is a plus, yeah? Your name is Otto.
Staying consistent with 60.
That name Gerda gave you?
I don't measure. I don't have my frame rate displayed, but I can tell when it drops, stutters.
Yeah, it just doesn't feel as smooth, eh? There we go.
I got mine through NVIDIA.
Do they actually do that through NVIDIA? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I could. It's set on down the bottom left screen.
Here's our sugar beet harvester. Looks like it's a hard worker there. The last little bit being fertilized there by
Next time,
Guyver.
take very many sugar beets, of course. Is there not that many animals in there?
Or in Declan. How's it going, buddy?
Well, at least I'll be at 100% productivity now.
How you doing today, sir?
Yeah. You won't need to harvest that many sugar beets to keep pigs going. Seems almost wasteful. Like, you buy all that harvester and stuff, and you got to use it like once every month in game.
Yeah, exactly. Eh?
That they don't sell as much anymore.
What's my favorite drink? Could be any kind. Like coffee and water are my two favorite drinks. That's it. Have you ever tried updating small town? No, I haven't tried.
Should get a piggy food mixer sometime just for fun, since there's so much room on this map.
We're running out of room.
Really?
I think anything. If we put anything more in the main farm yard, we'll have like a serious frame drop issue.
Looks like there's so much room, but I guess it's we have so much equipment.
Good, man. Excellent.
Ah, put it over by the piggies in that little pole barn.
There we go.
Just for fun, keeps all the seed and stuff off the ground.
Would have been nice if it was like something a place where you could just sell and replace it with something else, but alas, it's not that style. And like, you know, when you picked up Goldcrest originally, you would be able to sell some of the buildings and change them out if you wanted to, or just get some money from it.
Yeah, the main farm was like that. You couldn't sell any of the other ones.
Colton, sorry, I almost called you Cody.
I wanted to be able to sell some of the barns near the cow farm to put the mixed feeder down where the equipment shit is at the cow farm, but you can't sell it. I was rather disappointed.
Alright. Heading back for the last few bales there on the other side there. Makes a little bit more money.
Crop destruction on, right?
Yes.
Must not care about workers anymore.
No, I believe that's changed.
Because that worker just drove right into the field of sugar beets and he didn't smush anything.
It is not the same for everybody else, unfortunately.
Oh no, I'm not. I was just curious if they changed it. Cause the workers used to, the combine workers used to smush a bit of crop every time they turned around.
Alright, look at the last little bit here. We have a little bit left on the field. We should be able to get this in one load. And Don't know how much money we'll make from it, but should be a good chunk of change.
I'd say I like that trailer you're using there, Ian.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I think Donald might have put it on to us. I can't remember. The U-All? I can't remember.
Just that little bit bigger, it makes it more efficient for square bales. Wonder how many round bales fit on that thing.
Alright, the last one there.
You should get, what, 32 squares on that one?
I think that's what it is, yeah, 30 or 32. Do you know if there's some good John Deere tractor
It's
packs?
30, yeah. It would hold 24 if it was the size of the other one that holds one more row, so 30 bales.
Alright, let's go over here. So I think per load you make about 90 grand on this, which is crazy when you think about it. So those are just the regular placeables for lettuce and tomato.
I'll probably buy one of those big tractors just for fun to try it out, but I'm definitely, I don't know why they named that expansion after the tractors.
I was just talking about that. I'm like, I feel like they could have named it something else, but I think because they named it Big Bud, it'll probably get more attention.
Maybe it's a new maybe it's because they got a new license from them, and the thing was, well, you got to name your DLC after our stuff.
No, it could have been. Who knows?
Yeah, be contractual.
Because there's a lot of different brands in there, but the tractors are kind of the highlight, and then maybe they said, well, you can have it if you named after us.
Yeah. Well, they have the Seed Hawk stuff in there too, which is based out of Saskatchewan,
Yeah.
which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I like all that equipment. That equipment all looks very exciting. It'll make these big maps much more time efficient. Huge equipment, and there's finally something to use big tractors on, because the way it is in the game right now, you don't need anything more than 350 horsepower.
Yeah, exactly. I was actually saying that earlier on today too. I'm like, now you have a point of using like a 600 horsepower tractor because you can pull like a 24 meter seeder or cultivator.
I think it's 45 meter on the really big ones.
I don't think it's that big. It's pretty big though.
Oh, it's huge. One of them's like 100 foot.
Yeah, but not 100 meters, so.
No, 40 meter.
Of course they're gonna name it. Of course, Beavis.
40 something meters is around 100 feet.
About 127, I think.
Let's see. I have the list.
That's
up
what I
right
was
here.
saying,
I
Beavis.
think
That's
it's
probably why they did it in the first place. I suppose it's eye-catching if you know what Big Bud is, but if you have no idea what Big Bud is, you're like, what's that?
Oh, I was wrong. 25.6 meters.
There we go. Our here modder. Yep, yeah,
Not bad.
I'm a modder, Timber. I currently make all my own maps. No, not at all.
Maybe I was looking at modded stuff. I have no idea.
Well, the other thing is that it'll allow people to make some modded stuff based on it too, which will be interesting.
Yeah. I like the Seed Hawk thing though. Also, they made a new Great Plains one too. I don't know
Yep.
if that's going to be the new corn planter.
Yep, that's the one.
18 meter corn planter. That'll be nice.
And they have some Grégoire Besson, I think, in there too, which is like a. That's the only thing they had with that though. It was like a little tiny trailer lifter or something.
Yeah. It's for plows and stuff. If you want to have more swing on the plow, it's just a three. It's like an extended 3-point hitch. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's I actually was at the farm show. I saw some of those. It was kind of interesting. Some
Well, I guess
nice
if you
looking
got a-
cultivators.
If you got a tractor, it's probably for if you're using like the Big Bud or the Challenger with the 3 wheels, because it'll give you more space between the implement. You can turn tighter. I'm assuming that's what it's going to be, because if your implement is right close to such a wide tractor, you won't be able to turn very good,
Let's get this over here.
because your back wheels will hit the implement, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All depending on what kind of tractor you're using. Articulate tractors, so they never hit the top.
No, but I don't know if the Big Bud is an articulate or not.
Yes, it's articulated.
It is?
Yes, Big Bud is articulated tractor.
racing or something. Dual exhaust and everything. The engine's like sticking right out in the middle. No engine housing.
It's a performance tractor.
I see they put that similar plow back in from 15, that 2-piece.
The 10-meter one, yeah.
Yeah.
What color cultivates? Ornaments or cultivates?
Oh, the red ones.
Yeah, the red one's cultivator. The Kuhn accelerator, and then the John Deere's are plows.
Okay.
I like that Brent auger wagon they put in. I don't know why.
That's a monster too. It's got dual axle, 50,000 liters.
Yeah. I don't know. I just like the shape of it for some reason. It's more what I think of when I think of an auger wagon instead of
Yep.
all those European ones they put in the game.
Yeah, it's more like a. It's a bit more. It has a bit. I don't know how to say it. It squats a bit more. It looks like.
Yeah, it's more gravity finish than the other ones.
Yeah, I don't know. It should be interesting to see how they all
I like that big
work
manure
out.
spreader though too. 70,000 liter manure capacity quad axle.
20 meters.
Oh, it's only 15.
Is that only 15? I thought it was 20.
No, all the big stuff is 15 except for the what is it? The 2 modded ones. The hook trailer and the one that goes on the back of the Homer. Still 70,000 liters is huge.
Yeah, that's nice actually.
A lot less loading.
Hopefully, yeah.
Okay, bales are wrapped.
Nice. Good work.
Thank you.
Wonder if that Airhawk is going to fertilize too, or if it's just a planter.
Dragon 20 Fly. Hello, how you doing today? Hope you're doing well. I'm almost finished collecting all the bales up. Maybe 1 or 2 more loads. Made a little bit of money back. We went super low when I bought that root crop thing. It's 90 grand, so we went from like 90 to 3,000. And now after selling a few bales, we're back up to 268,000.
Yeah, wrap bales. The cheaty money of 17.
Well, there's no BGA, or else we would probably do BGA stuff too.
Yeah. Well, still, the wrap bales are better than the BGA. Unless you're using the mod, then you can keep a big one running.
Yeah, exactly. BGA
I was gonna
extension.
say, wasn't 15 the moneymaker of BGA?
Yep, that's what it
Well,
was.
the wrap bales sold really good too on 15. It's just that it's like they nerfed the wrap. They nerfed the BGA in 17, but they didn't nerf the wrap bales.
There we go. Last bale. There we go. Perfect. Let's check that last little corner over there. Make sure there's nothing other.
See, looking at DLC, and I forgot about my stupid work.
Done that before. Sell this up. Donald, he is at, what is he at?
I'm
36%.
curious how that cult of plow thing is gonna work.
You love the videos. Keep up the good work. Thanks, man. Much appreciated.
Guyver, you finished spraying field 2 for me?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay. I thought I went over it. I was like, wait a minute, where's the line at?
No, I finished that out and put it away.
Does anybody know what this cult of plow is supposed to do? It's marked in the cultivators, but it's called a cult of plow platinum 8 meter.
Maybe it does both.
Seems so wasteful to do them both at the same time, though, because then you're losing the chance to fertilize it.
There we
I'll
go.
be back in a little bit.
Roger.
There we go. Got a little bit of extra money now. Magic trailer. It really is a magic trailer. Cheaty as well, but magic.
It's funny, the price that I get off Giants is a European price for that one. I don't know why.
Yeah, 14.99 euros, something like that.
Yeah, 15 bucks euro. So what's that gonna be, like 29 Canadian or something?
Yeah, I think the last one was like 19 or $20 Canadian, something like that. But of course, it'll depend on the exchange rate of that day, right?
Yeah.
Aw, thanks, Timber. I love you too, buddy. All right. Let's put this away for the time being. Looks like that field's done. Excellent. Let's park this up over here. There we go. I am indeed married.
It's funny they
Beals.
went such a long time with no DLC announcements, and then all of a sudden they had one release and announced another one pretty close to each other.
Apparently there was a leak, and that was the reason why they had to announce it so quickly.
Pardon?
Apparently there was a leak, and someone had to they had to announce it early because there was a leak on a different
Is that
website.
why there's such a long wait?
No, we don't want
I think
this.
I messed that up. Sorry.
And
And I'm either dropping packets or
Head
Chugging.
towards me.
Yeah.
if we made the
I'll
fix
break off
better,
here in a sec since you're about done.
I would. Didn't I leave? Left one out there. Yeah, there it is.
having some serious stuttering issues.
Yeah, I'm starting to get that too.
Well, that's not just me. Maybe it is the server.
It's possible. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, it's not just you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I'm getting a little lag too.
just got really chuggy all of a sudden. You can do it, server.
All right, let's grab this little guy over here. We got 2 combines running over
You
there.
need more power.
Probably be able to keep them running a bit better with the.
Is this a rented server, or do you run the box yourself and just
It's a
rent
rented
the
one.
IP address? So it could be the provider itself. Their service could be chugging.
Yeah, it's possible. It might be the CPU. I noticed that they have 2 options now for servers, so I may change it to the other one. We'll see. Which way
This
we?
one doesn't seem to like it when you get a certain amount of people in the game.
Kick me
Yeah.
out for some reason.
Doesn't like you. It was just Iain. He's kicking you out for fun.
Here we go again.
That was only once,
He's kicking me out.
and I told him about it straight up front.
Yeah, but he liked doing it so much he just set the server to do it by itself. Like programmed it in there to boot Donald every now and then.
Automatic. So many days. Kick him out.
All right, let's get lined up with Spud here. There we go.
It's definitely chugging.
There we go. Yeah, I don't have to look at the other options. 'Cause I know they added. I don't know if that was a recent thing, but they added like a regular then another version of it. So I'll have to double check to see what it's like.
Your expanded client base is taxing the
Yeah,
taxing
exactly.
the server.
I would have to honestly double check to see what the CPU usage is, but according to what they were saying, it's unlimited RAM, but I think the CPU is limited, so we might just be capping out. All right, the Jimmy Job, what's up? And goodbye, sir. Have a good, lovely day. Enjoy the farm work.
I wonder if it's just because the more people you have running around, the more the map has to render at the same time.
That's probably part of it, yeah.
Does anyone
I've
nice
seen,
to...
RD Allen have 15, 20 people running around, and plus, we didn't have this trouble in 15 when Ian would open the server up. There'd be 15, 20 people running around.
Yeah, 15... If it's the same server provider, though, it's an older game. And we are on a modded map with a hell of a lot of equipment.
Yeah, it might be the reason. Who knows? Like, once the new DLC comes out, we could probably get rid of some of the other stuff and just keep the in-game stuff. That might help. I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, the more DLCs they get, that stuff always runs a lot better than modded stuff does.
Where's the other
It's funny,
combine?
it's like the Coon DLC addressed early game, and now they're addressing the late game with that big boy stuff.
All right, where is the other combine over here? There it is. Is it just sitting there, or is it a hired? I don't know. Someone's in it. Case Quad Track, Case IH. Oh, it's Donald. But who's Donald and Spud?
They hadn't caught up with everything yet. I'm still showing
Watching one of my favorite farming simulator players. Cool. Thanks, Daniel. Much appreciated, sir.
settle down yet.
Still like to see them put a swather in that moves a lot faster than a combine does, so you could get the fields cut down real fast. That probably won't happen though.
Just waiting for Donald there to swing around there, and we'll come back and unload him in a sec there. And we'll see what's what. I don't know how full he is. How full is Donald there? He's at 24%, so
I'm back, and is there a harvester available to harvest?
negative. Both are in use at the moment, sir.
Unless you want to drive the sugar beet harvester.
Oh, that's true. There's a sugar beet harvester.
Just being run by a hard worker.
Okay.
Because I got sick of it.
Oh yeah, it's probably. It looks like this might be the CPU usage is the reason why it's chugging.
And it's Louis' fault. Driving that big John Deere.
I think that's probably it. The noise level on here is insane.
Well, a lot of those John Deeres have airs in them too. I wonder if they take up more processing power than the in-game stuff.
That would be interesting to see, actually.
Because we have a lot of modded equipment. We're actually using a lot of modded equipment that's error-filled right now. I wonder if that's causing it. Because graphical glitches could mess up your CPU usage.
That's possible, actually. Yeah. I wonder if that's the case. All right, here we go. Let's get this lined up here.
I've never experienced this before. We use all modded equipment.
Yeah, but some of those bigger John Deere equipment pieces, they're listed as having a lot of errors.
I know, and that's what we use. I've never experienced this before.
Get lined
Tell
up.
you what, this field looks pretty.
We've never had that big John Deere tractor before on the server.
We've had it for a while. We used to have another one, but I switched it out for that one. That one looks prettier, and it actually works with all the stuff. The other one didn't work with everything. We tried once and it didn't work well.
Because I know we've had a lot of John Deere equipment on the server, but a lot of it on the mod list is listed as errors. I'm gonna pop up your pipe there, Jason. There we go.
Yep,
Probably
just
90%
everything
of
is
the
about.
mod stuff is
English, indeed.
Two can be fertilized again. Anyone wants to do that.
And this
Yeah.
map even throws a lot of errors, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, the field 2 needs to be refertilized again.
It could be any combination of things, really.
I just been. I wonder if we. I know. Well, we can't because we'd lose the map. But I wonder if we got rid of, like on the server itself, all the stuff that's error filled, if it would run smoother.
It's possible.
Depends on the errors it's on though.
Yeah, sometimes it's graphical, sometimes it's just like an audio file that doesn't support it, stuff like that. So it depends.
Oh, you missed a row. Oh well.
I was thinking I'll come back the other direction in that row, and then you can collect again.
Oh, okay.
So we're hit up Spud. Is that 44% over there on their side? It's funny. It's like deciding it doesn't want to load certain places. Beavis is playing with crayons. Indeed.
I don't know why John Deere just won't let them have the rights to some of their equipment. Let them have in-game John Deere stuff. I don't know about
Who
you
knows?
guys, but the 17 in-game stuff is, I find it a lot of it's better than the modded stuff.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, it's difficult. They definitely set the bar pretty high for this time around, so that's probably part of the reason why you don't see a lot of crazy good stuff. There's still like lots of nice stuff out there, but
Just the polish though, the in-game stuff, like the cabs are all really good and the exteriors are all nice, they're not too shiny, and they fit really good in the environment.
all right, let's go ahead and unload this over here with our overloader. It'd be curious to see how this overloader works in comparison to the DLC
When they
one.
get next year development though, they can do a better job with the fine polish. It's funny, they did all the work on making the equipment look better, but the fruits, I guess you could call them, still all look the same when they're inside the vehicle.
Yeah, unfortunately. It would be nice if they actually fixed that at some point, but who knows?
We're gonna do the same thing, Delios.
Yep, that's fine.
That could very well be the reason, Mike. All right, let's go ahead and actually, what's the price of canola?
What would be the recommendations to plant on field 2?
That's a good question. Field 2 could use some, I don't know, could go for,
Or barley.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah, barley, I'd say.
I think barley's kind of low, so
Yeah, barley's at 30,000, and then soybeans 70. Everything else is in the 100 or 300 range.
Soybeans are always good for cash crop. They never seem to drop too low at the sale point.
you get such low yield from them, though. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, that's somewhat true to life, though. I mean, real life, you have to overplant the fields compared to like corn or something with soybeans, and then the yield is low.
Yeah, I think my in-laws get about, I think they get about 40 bushels to the acre, something like that is the average for them. You can get a lot higher than that, but
Yeah, well, for 40, 50 bushels an acre is good for soybeans, but corn is like going to be up over 100.
you can get soybeans up over that, but it's not common. I think last year the average was like 30 bushels an acre, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, if you 100 bushels an acre is somewhat average for corn. I think it can get up over 150 if you're doing really good.
Yeah, some of the competition stuff is nuts.
And then you use a lot more seed when you're planting the soybeans too, so it's kind of a weird crop.
Morning, Zachary. How you doing today, sir?
Are you still working on that field over there, Bay?
Jason is doing the harvesting, but yes, we're still working on it.
All right,
Did you want to switch? Do you want to spray?
put that over there. Hop back in
Unless
this.
you don't want to spray,
No.
there's just a few more loads to unload off Jason.
Okay. No, I was just gonna see. I was just gonna do it if you were getting tired.
I'm fine, just unloading and chatting. It's driving the harvester that drives me nuts. At least the sugar beet harvester.
Yeah, that's why I always hire a worker for that.
I don't mind. I have no problems driving the self-propelled machines, but the tow behinds are a pain in the butt to turn around, and they
Yeah.
have such a little capacity. I quite like driving the Homer and the Grima self-propelleds. The Grimas are my favorite harvesters, even though they're really narrow. I like that back wheel, that dually,
Yep.
like shopping cart wheel that turns them around.
Yeah, they're pretty nice. I like the Homer DLC. Well, the Homer one, it's pretty slick.
Yeah, it's real nice. I only like the Grima because it turns around tighter.
Yeah, definitely. But you can't crab walk with the other one, right?
And it's narrower. The Homer one's got another meter on it, I think, or a
Yep.
meter and a half.
Yep, exactly.
Not to mention the capacity's like twice as big.
Yeah, it's definitely nice. Like having the, what is it, 40 or 50,000 liter capacity on the thing?
I think it's 45.
Alright, there we go. So notice while we're driving by.
Nope, I don't like driving that quad track too much because I use a keyboard, but it looks really good working a field.
Definitely.
Who's driving that thing, Donald?
No, Donald's harvesting right now.
No, it's Kyber. It's me. It still has a small issue with GPS though.
GPS don't like that planner?
Oh no, GPS works fine. It doesn't work fine with GPS.
Oh yeah, some of those big pieces don't turn around very good with them, or they wobble.
Yeah, it starts to wobble at about 12.
Alright.
Can you come up on the other side and collect?
I'll just smush a few, it doesn't matter.
I was gonna say you probably could make it without doing it.
Yeah, we're not losing that many.
The links to the timber are gifts archived in the mod links channel.
Really.
Okie doke.
The yield is so high on these things, that's, I mean...
Thanks very much,
that
Beavis. I'll
tiny
take a look
swath
later
thing
on.
Smushed ain't gonna matter that much.
Also, thank you, Timber, assuming they're not April Fool's jokes.
It's like maybe $300-400 of sugar beets. Not that big of a deal.
It may be thousands, you don't know. Just think there may be a great demand or something, and it maybe costs like quadruple.
It's like 15 feet of sugar beets. It's not even it's hardly even the length of a tractor.
It's always cool when you got two combines in the same field working like together like that.
Oh, I guess it's the length of a tractor, but not the length of the tractor and the trailer. Oh.
What's that, eh, Beavis?
Oh, I think I figured it out. I have my cruise control too high, and it was causing it to wobble, even though it was still at a steady stream of 12 miles an hour.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know what it is with those. There's something about the tractors that can turn.
No problem,
really
you're
tight.
okay.
GPS.
Well,
makes
thank
them
you.
Wobble. The Challenger does the same thing.
I can't stand that thing.
Oops.
I can't drive it.
I
Alright.
like the Challenger. That thing turns around so good.
Try and
It's
keep...
really good with the I don't think we have one right now, but the in-game, is it 15 meter or 12.5 meter cultivator?
No, the all-rounder?
Yeah, the Cockerling, the great big one. Whatever it is. Yeah, you can turn like on the spot with that thing when you're using the Challengers.
Yeah, they're pretty nice for that. All right, so we're actually almost done this field. Actually, it was pretty quick, quicker than I thought it was going to be, honestly. That's what happens when you have 2 combines with 45-foot headers on them. Definitely makes it pretty quick. So that's the Macdon header there, and the other one is just the regular case header. Where and what website do you use for GPS?
This field, would it go back to field or would it go to grass that wouldn't be deleted by a cultivator?
I think we just go back to field. Mod hoster, yeah.
Darn. It's hard to keep them separated when you can keep mowing the grass down.
Yeah, exactly. I definitely just replanted grass there when I was planting the sugar beets. I'm like, oh, well, I'll just replant like a strip of grass here and go from there. Additional navigational services are provided. Actually, I think some of the GPS is from the Russian. I forget what they call that satellite system though. Dustin, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well, sir. Hope you're enjoying dirt tracks in iRacing, assuming they are out. I seem to recall you mentioning that they were out because you did a little live stream on it the other day. That should be good for Spud. He'll be okay there.
That's it for sugar beets. Yay.
All right, let's go ahead and unload this.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
We were like 3/4 done when you showed up. I've been doing that for like over an hour.
Has it been that long? Have you been working on that already? Oh goodness.
Yeah. Took me about an hour and 15 minutes to get that field done.
Certainly didn't seem like it.
Well, it's because the first half of the field I was doing by myself with nobody on the unloader, so I had to keep leaving the field. And I got sick of that.
Very good, buddy. Riggers is wild, is it? Oh, sweet. I haven't watched any videos on it yet. I should check it out though. It sounded pretty neat actually. One of these days I'm gonna try iRacing just to see how terrible I am. I think that'd be kind of funny. Definitely the most realistic dirt sim I've ever played. Oh, really, eh? Sweet. I've never done any dirt track racing. Well, that's not true. I guess I played Dirt Rally, which is a lot of fun once you get used to it. But there's definitely a steep learning curve for Dirt Rally. It's not something you just jump into and do well, unless you're used to that kind of racing, but it is wild. What's up, Greg? How you doing, buddy? Long time no talk. Hope you're enjoying a lovely Saturday afternoon, sir. I'll try to get some videos of it for you guys. Yeah, for sure, man. Link that up. That's iRacing dirt stuff. Yeah, it looks crazy.
All right, folks,
I love.
I'm headed out of here.
All right, sir. Have a good day, man. Eh? Thanks for stopping by. Eh?
Thank you. It was fun.
I love how the guys always like pull the cart to the left. Yep.
Thanks. Look forward to watching the stream later.
Later. Yep. See you then.
Man, that's gonna be crazy. Because this Stroutman manure spreader only holds 32,000.
But you can increase the width to 24 meters with the Vari-Width mod now.
Oh, I'm just saying it's gonna be nuts. Because that thing only holds 32, but that new one holds 70.
Yeah, which is basically like half of the quantity of most manure holds.
That's crazy.
Like seriously, like what's the maximum you can hold for the cows right now? 200,000 or something?
I don't know if it was 500,000 or if it's 250.
On Goldcrest, I've got over 1 million liters in the cows.
Oh, okay, maybe they changed it then, because it used to be like a maximum of that. Yeah, it's been good. First Saturday I've not had to work. Whoop, nice.
What does it do when it maxes out? Do you lose it in?
It just doesn't produce it
Stuff's pretty
anymore.
good.
Yeah, because the car always drives to the left. A lot of noticeable
No point
speed.
putting straw in if you're maxed out on your manure. Except for the productivity, I guess.
It's going pretty good. Eli, how about yourself, sir? Or Ellie? Eli? Ellie? I always forget which one it is. lined up here. But it is going well. Enjoy a nice Saturday afternoon. The wife's working today. It's probably going to be a quiet afternoon, I expect. What's Bud level at? Oh, he's not that full actually. Not as full as I thought. I know what they explained in the video as well. Yeah, I don't know. The dirt side of iRacing looks pretty interesting. But I don't know. We'll see how it works out in the end. Could go either way. I don't know. It seems... I don't know. I've never actually seen that style of racing. Basically what the style of racing we're talking about for iRacing is like, it's like an oval track for all intents and purposes, but it's a dirt oval as opposed to like a concrete or asphalt. And it's pretty different. Joe just spending another Nebraska Saturday. Nice. One of the guys I follow on YouTube, he's from Nebraska. He fishes for bass. Let's get out of the way here. They might have to adjust a little bit. I think they'll be okay there. And I think this trailer is full. Let's just verify. Take this away in a second here. Oh, no, it's not. There we go. Excellent. Oh, not quite full. Close though. There we go. Probably helps if I turn the truck on first. Let's take this back to the main farm there. And put this in our silos. I don't know how much we have. We probably have a good deal now. I would expect. It's funny, I put like the wide tires on this, but they're like agricultural tires. It's the same ones you have on the Tatra. So it looks a bit funny, but it definitely works. It doesn't change the way it works at all, mind you, but it just looks a little different, that's all. I don't think they would, and honestly, I don't think I've ever seen this style of tire on this style of truck. Mind you, this truck has a sleeper in it, so I'm not surprised they would never put like agriculture tires on a sleeper truck, but stranger things have happened, I suppose. Alright, let's get that. There we go. Unload that. Gotta love the way it unloads. Looks like I'm missing it though. In reality, you'd probably do one at a time, but here they just do it both at the same time. If you look closely, you'll see the covers closed too. Just kind of neat little animation. Excellent. Let's head back out there. Got the last of the canola that's in that field. It was a pretty low yield because we only fertilized once, so now that we're gonna get a full yield out of it, it'll be good. Because it will have fertilizer and then we'll have a cultivation on it. I don't think it might need to be plowed actually. Alright. The last little bit there. I'm just gonna leave the semi at the south side of the field if you want to unload there.
Roger.
There we go.
What field needs to be harvested next?
I think maybe 10 or 11, sorry. 10 and 11 maybe.
Which day, Mr. Louis?
Throwing some fert.
All right. Hey, Ian, do you have crop damage mod turned off? Nope. I leave it on as well. That's why this yard looks like it's been driven through all over the place. basically. Everything lacks in comparison to your health while on the server. I'll take your word for it, Beavis. Alright. Let's put this up in the end here. There we go.
Hello.
There we go. Let's get that parked up in there. Or try to be parked in there. Oh, there we go. That's not so bad. And
How do we feel about switching our manure spreader for the Strokeman?
we can.
It's not that much more capacity, but it helps.
Yeah, if you want to take the other one to the shop, I guess it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter for the time being.
I don't think the start doesn't matter. Just gotta find it.
All right, this is the big John Deere that we were talking about before, at least. And that's the one we were talking about before, the big one that we picked up, so.
Should probably upgrade our slurry spreading equipment sometime too.
There we go. Your server's pretty much like playing offline. Really? That's awesome. I've been playing Hobbs Farm 1.6 edit and it takes a long time to harvest bigger fields. I bet. There we go. Get this all cultivated up here. Or I should say plowed, because it needs to be plowed most likely. Alright, let's set the offset to 0. Working with down to 14.9 or 15, that works too. There we go. Not sure whether to cultivate or to plow it, if you look carefully. Wow, that window isn't tint as dark when in the cap. Yeah, exactly, right? It's only a little dark, honestly. Only a little dark. But this is the John Deere. I don't know. This is one of Donald's one that he suggested getting. I like it. Looks good. Tinted was a little too dark for me, but other than that, it's pretty slick.
Right, there goes the G.Skill. See the other one there.
There we go. Get this plowed up.
Yeah,
So
I'd say field 3's a pretty decent sized field.
the tint foil offer a Home Depot. F500. What's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well, sir. It's bizarre. It doesn't like looking backwards right now.
Yeah, when you get to the end, skip a lane.
Okie doke.
I take it you're plowing. Most definitely. Did you get field 2 planted?
I gotta help for a line.
Or roger that.
There we go.
See, field 2 still has those squares that won't take seed.
I think
Yeah.
it's just a traffic issue.
Oh, do they actually grow?
Looks like we're missing little bits there.
Go ahead and stay on.
Those rivets? Bolts, it looks like. Missed this little tiny bit here. Just a little tiny bit. Don't know what happened there. The power is out now. Let's see here. That.
With that multi-star, you take the newer?
No.
Darn.
No kidding, that's a shame.
That would have been cool if it did though, eh?
And then you can just load it as you see fit instead of having to bucket it in there. Or wait a million years for a conveyor belt.
Alright. Shouldn't take... Well, we'll see how long it takes to this field. It'll be interesting, to say the least.
Yeah, that was my fault.
The reason... Excuse me, the reason why I turned it down a little bit there, the width, is because if you have it set too wide sometimes, you'll miss little pieces like this, but... It doesn't bother me, but it will probably bother some other people though. Because some other people are like, oh, I don't want to use it. I don't want to leave that little tiny bit. But I'm like, okay, whatever. It's fine. It'll survive.
Is this me or is this getting worse?
I don't know. Seems okay.
What are you talking about, the lag?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's lagging for me, but also my pings are fluctuating a little bit.
No. Yeah, mine's pretty steady in the 20s. But a lot of twitching.
Maybe it's not the computer, maybe it's you.
Matthew, how's it going, buddy?
Well, that's why I'm asking if anybody else notices it getting worse.
It's a little twitchy, I know what you mean, but doesn't get any worse. Anybody else want to have a go at the New Holland harvester? I just got it up here on field 11.
Let's get this lined
Well,
up
we can't
properly
take
here.
the joy away from you, Spud.
All the fun.
Matthew, how's it going, buddy? No, it will survive. You are dividing the field and forcing beauty and ideal field oppression trigger. Oh, Beavis. Let's do this.
It's a lot better than loading it with skid steer.
I'm doing well, sir.
Any manure?
Yeah, the whole 3 scoops.
Oh,
Fills
most
it up.
definitely.
There we go.
How do you adjust your spreader width?
The standard default would be shift, left shift, and I think plus and minus on your keypad.
Ah,
I think the maximum manure spreaders go up to is 24.
yeah, that's as high as it wanted to go.
Very nice. I don't know, it's just one of those, it's funny. Sometimes when you have two pieces of equipment like that, stream is going very well when you hear that, oh, Beavis.
So will not take it right now.
Pardon me?
Are you talking about the small little nook? I already put fertilizer on it.
No, field 1, the grass field. I didn't know if it would take fertilizer right now.
I already sprayed it as well.
Okay, so there's nothing fertilized then.
Field 3 will need to be fertilized again after the plowed sections.
Yeah, if you,
on my lane right now.
Right, I'll head over to 3.
There we go. I don't know, but I do like this farm. It's nice, a nice selection of a nice collection, I should say, of different size fields. Because you get like some of the bigger ones, some of the smaller ones, so it's nice to have a variety. That's for sure. At least that's how I feel about it. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but... am I skipping one? Where am I? Offset, working widths. Where's the button I'm looking for here? Nope. Here it is. What is it doing? Alright, let's turn around here. Get this next little bit here. And should go well from there, so excellent. I hope, at least. Are we gonna get that little tiny bit there? No, of course not. Why would we get that little bit there? I don't know if this was actually fertilized or not. Let's see here. Nope. Yeah, no, was it? Oh yeah, that's 2. That's right then. I wasn't sure. There we go. Let's get this little bit done here. Be curious to see how long this actually takes with the 2 tractors going at the same time like this.
Goodbye.
This map wouldn't load for me a few weeks ago. I'll have to get on and try. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't have any problems with it originally, so there may be something else that that's causing it. Who knows? But I don't know. So far, it's working. Seems working all right. There are a few errors with the map. Indeed.
Did anybody else freeze?
Nope.
Never
I'm
mind.
okay. Zatopek? No idea. Yeah, it's funny. The server will realize, oh, well, gotta do something, and then it'll change it. So like just like that does. It's bizarre, but hey, what's new? Let's see how this works out. So it's on the auto turn feature right now, so I'll be curious to see how this works. Sometimes it works perfectly fine. Sometimes it doesn't, so. So everybody says, here's the turn. Skipping 1. Oh, actually it's skipping 2. Actually it's not too bad.
Serious graphical issues with this manure, or just not spreading right?
Oh, really, eh? Is it doing like some weird stuff?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Do you remember on Fichtelberg where we had rainbow manure that one time?
Yeah, the radioactive stuff.
That was so funny.
Either that or the little pauses I'm getting are screwing up the spread because it's leaving triangles everywhere.
Well, I think that's because of the server.
What's up, Ozman? Yeah, Hada. This is it's actually a disc that's been turned into a plow. That's the reason why you had the plow texture here, as opposed to the cultivated texture. So, Cody, what's going on, buddy? I'm doing well, sir. Yourself? It's a disc ripper that acts like a plow. Exactly. Exactly. But it is going well. Fichtelberg, what do you fish have to do with anything? If your manure smells like fish, you should see a proctologist. Oh yeah, it's possible. Actually, they use fish emulsion sometimes as fertilizer.
Taking manure out of that manure pile and it's refilling itself immediately.
Oh, is it? Sweet.
Yeah, it must be a lot more in there than it can graphically represent. So when I take it out, it just refills it.
Actually, what's really weird is that there's a reserve in there, and in the XML it has the amount of manure that's in there and the amount of manure that's dropped.
Excellent, you're doing good. Good to see.
So if you go to
But this is a beast of a tractor, though, that's for sure.
if you go and edit the XML to give yourself more manure, that puts
I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but
manure true drop.
definitely looks nice.
Drop it for you instead of what you want in there.
It looks nice with the plow together, at least, too. The big disc plow. The new DLC fish farming. Anything's possible, man. Anything is possible. Yeah, it's actually going pretty quickly, for the most part. It's not too crazy. But when you have two people, so what I did there is I actually picked up the same path as Guyver through the GPS, and now I'm following his path, which is why we're not missing any now. But it also synchronizes us together. So what will happen is his and mine will be at the same time. It'll be so we'll turn and we'll have the same width and everything, which is kind of neat. So, oh, apparently you think that's the end of it. Not so. Today, anything is possible. It is April Fool's today, so anything is possible. Strange things have always happened on this day, so. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is going to end the stream there for now. I'm feeling like I need to sneeze soon, so this is probably a good time as any. A little bit earlier, not too crazy early, but obviously we're going to finish cultivating this field or plowing this field up. So that'll be it for me for today, Ian. Oh goodness. For me for today. And I hope you enjoyed. If you did, if you like what you saw, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We stream every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so hopefully I'll see you there next week. Catch you guys later. And now I'm going to wait.